What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm rapping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. After where it get hectic, don't make me slide up on you, no electric. You hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way and all you do is text it. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me making rain in your hood like I weather the streets. My label we good. I'ma get to the bridge. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done caught me and Dylan. I got off the block. To the hater, put that in the watch. The ice on my neck is so shorty on hot. If I'm rapping, that want me to flap. I don't care about no dissing, cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a
Who's up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos, baby.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay. Got a nice crib set up for me?
Here we go. Get off the pick and roll. Gotta go. We don't move it. Last summer. That when Chris died. Cause they been rocking it. You know we rocking like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me cause she fell in love. On switch side, I got it for less. Flip that, then I got it to check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that's for the place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't no for debate. You got a love. Maybach, layback, back, just on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black 10. They don't know what's this. Got a little hand. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of Mount Key, used to live there. Basketball on the team, used to win there. I was in jail at 17, back in jail with no bail. At 19, left the road with a license at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she? Speak on my name. Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and talking, pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play, and then it is time. Better believe we gon' it up. Hey, he might stench on you too. Say that you was out and put that. Why you always rapping about it? Did you do? Why you always rapping about it? Did you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's up like that. If it's up like that, it's up like that. I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love that.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 rushing yards. It's the Giants and the Hawks on Monday Night Prime Time.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we finish off week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
Now out come the Giants. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Down the right sideline. Saquon Barkley. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 59 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. And he floated one out there, incomplete. The Giants at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. 3rd down and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins from 17 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one deep for Hodgins. It got his man complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 49 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this throw caught left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And they can't bring him down. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. He's going to try and take off with it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Giants take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. He took it in from a yard out the last time they had the ball. And he'll start here with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Room to maneuver at the 35. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, 66 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's done everything right so far in this first half. 2 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, as his guys will start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Review the play.
Here's the call.
Ruling on the field stands.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one deep for Hodgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And even 100 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And the Giants ready to come out now. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now back to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New York set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Gets through, and now an opening. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. James Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game.
There he goes, left side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 times. Robinson up the middle. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. James Robinson finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for
Run it back. Yeah. Run it back. 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 Run it. Run it. Run it.
Total team effort today, guys.